Impact aid, ensuring that it's fully funded is one of the line items on our legislative platform. We were happy to see that impact aid was increased from the previous fiscal year, but unfortunately it was just short of being fully funded. There is legislation pending before the 117th Congress that is the Advancing Towards Full Impact Aid Funding Act that the Air Force Sergeants Association wholly supports. If you're interested in writing your elected officials asking for more funding to impact aid, please visit our Legislative Action Center. We have a call to action live right now on there. So please write your elected officials in support of that. And two more issues I'll talk about before I'll leave you. The first is BAH. BAH is something that has been brought to the attention of the Military and Government Relations team very rapidly in recent times, especially over the past 6 to 7 months. There was a study that will be commissioned as a part of the 22 NDAA that takes a look at BAH holistically to see what its vitality is. But on the Hill, currently, what I want to let you know is that our team is actually actively pursuing prospective legislative proposals that would restore BAH back to 100%. There was a previous provision in law that provided that BAH would be reduced from 100% to 95%. Service members are feeling the consequences of this decision. And so we are actively working with actually one office in particular on a BAH proposal that would restore BAH back to 100%. More information to come on that in the near to distant future. You'll hear about it, if not from me, from another member of the team in the coming weeks and possibly months. And the last is, let's talk about the Afghanistan war. Part of this executive summary and grassroots guide is actually a page of resources that you can access if you do have a negative opinion towards the withdrawal. We know that this was something that impacted a lot of people in a lot of bad ways. And so we want to do what we can to help you during this trying time. And so we have provided a full listing of the resources that are available through the VA and through community care options. We encourage you to seek those out if you deem it necessary and appropriate. And we want to take a look at some of the lessons that we may have learned from this withdrawal and how we could take those lessons learned and apply them in future operations. And we work very closely, actually, with Senator Duckworth's office on this particular measure, but there will be stood up as a part of the fiscal year 22 NDAA an Afghanistan War Commission that, again, will look at the withdrawal process, kind of similar to what we saw with the 9/11 Review Commission. And so we're really thankful that Senator Duckworth sponsored this. She was actually an amazing supporter of so many other provisions of the NDAA, and there were a lot of other champions on the Hill. But just wanted to give a brief moment to shout out Senator Duckworth at this moment in time. But that commission has not yet been stood up. It will be in the future, and we await the results from that. But that's just a little bit about some of the shortcomings, some of the gains. Again, more follows in this edition of the NDAA Executive Summary and Grassroots Guide. The reason that this one is a Grassroots Guide is because in the very back, you will find a series of call to actions where we look to get after some of those shortcomings that I identified, but also some other priorities for the headquarters as we enter into the fiscal year 2023 National Defense Authorization and budgetary process. I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Really hope to see you at the International Convention Professional Education Development Symposium, International Convention in Las Vegas, Professional Education Development Symposium, the PEDS, in San Antonio. But if you have any other questions about anything that's listed in this executive summary and grassroots guide, please don't hesitate to reach out to the team at milgov3@hqafsa.org. Thank you very much, guys. I'm looking forward to coming to you with another video update soon.